Yo, it's Mac from the Everyday Nobody's podcast. I know you see the title, so let's get straight to it. Regina Jackson is the GOAT. I feel like she's getting a bad rap online when I think she's really just a good parent. So who is Regina Jackson? That's Jayden Daniels' mother. Jayden Daniels, he's a starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Regina is mostly known for the Juju Watkins situation where Jayden Daniels and Juju Watkins, they're having a conversation. It looked like they're hitting it off. And then next thing you know, Regina comes and sits right between them. And Regina is also known for saying that she's here to protect her son from these gold-digging heifers. She got slandered a million miles an hour for being a legendary blocker. Fans felt like, well, Jayden Daniels is 24. Why are you still in this business? Why are you meddling? A lot of comments was like, yo, she need to go get her a man because her son ain't her man. I was even shocked to see Mark Lamont Hill from the Joe Budden podcast. He said their relationship appeared to be incestuous.
Yeah. Saying I can see y'all two on the TV, on the screen. There's too much going on.
We're not doing
Break
that.
it up. We're not doing that here.
And this is all I'm going to say. And y'all might agree, y'all might disagree. I don't know. I think it's okay to protect your children from the outside world, especially when they are stars and there are vultures going after them. But some moms that I see act like those sons are their husbands.
Yes.
They act like they're their dudes and they treat them like they go with them. And it's almost like they can't let them go out into the world. And I think that shit is also unhealthy. And there has to be some kind of balance between protecting your kid and not acting like, you know, and I know how it happens. He's the man of the house. You know, I don't have a husband around. I have a dude around. I don't know their story. I'm just saying that's often how it happens. Mm-hmm. But it gets to a point where it's unhealthy and it's weird. And that's what that shit looked like to me on that.
Which I was surprised about because Mark Lamont Hill is the pander king. He's a pander bear when it comes to all women's topics. So I was surprised to see him say that. Me personally, I thought that was nasty work. But the situation went by. It kind of faded in the news. I kind of wasn't even going to bring it up. But I saw she was on the Pivot podcast for Mother's Day. And she actually made a lot of things clear. And I rock with her. I rock with her wholeheartedly. Now I kind of feel like everybody should just mind their own business. First things first, it is always weird when you see the moms that have that super close relationship with their sons where it's almost like their boyfriend or a husband. You know, it's kind of weird. That whole my son is my king thing. It is weird. I can admit that. But I don't think that's what Regina's doing. I think it's also weird when not even just moms, when parents over shelter their children. I think that's weird. But I must say, and I can only tell the truth, 99% of you people who are online, your kid isn't worth being sheltered. No way. Okay, he's going first round cart pusher at Walmart Supercenter. Like, this isn't the person that needs to be sheltered. See, Jayden Daniels, he was a dog in college, and he's a dog in the NFL now after one season. So yeah, he needs to be protected. And I'm not saying he needs to be sheltered from everything, but right now, the bag needs to be protected.
And he does it very well. And he's been, very acclimated in sports since he was young, but he doesn't know the business world. He doesn't know the predators or the vultures that could be out there. And so he feels very comfortable in knowing that not only am I educated and qualified to do it, I'm also his mom. And, the thing is, I think we're changing the narrative that hasn't been out there. So it looks a little different than what people are used to, because not only am I educated on that side, I'm also a certified agent, but I'm also his business manager. So I'm dealing on a day-to-day basis. Like, we have a marketing team that I hire, but I'm dealing with creative teams because, again, it's how I want Jayden to be positioned in the world. I don't want him to be positioned, just to go grab a brand deal for the money. Like, I want him to be positioned in the world, for the longevity. So there's a lot of...
How dare y'all slander this woman for protecting her son when he's literally a meal ticket? Like, he gets one girl pregnant and they're a millionaire instantly. See, what I learned from this Pivot interview is that she was a single mother of 2 kids. While raising these 2 kids, she got 2 master's degrees. One of those master's degrees is in entrepreneurship and finance. And she got certified to be a sports agent. Her literal job is to protect her son's image. She even says in the interview, yeah, my job is to protect my son from whores, but my job is to protect my son from anything that could ruin the brand. So now you got to look at it different. Who's more qualified to protect the brand, than the brand manager. See, y'all are so funny because you're fine with her protecting her son from everything else except pussy, as if pussy ain't been getting people in trouble. Just look at this year. Look at Anthony Edwards. You think he couldn't use Regina right now? I'm going to give y'all a little news flash. Jayden Daniels is a star quarterback for an NFL team. He can get anywhere, even behind closed doors. He don't have to be seen out with whoever his crush is. He don't have to be seen out with whoever he's actually sleeping with. He can get that anyway. Let me ask y'all a question. To every person who has a problem with what Regina is doing, let me ask you this. Where did you stand on Travis Hunter? See, everybody remembers Travis Hunter, right? Right? We can agree? He was destined to go to the NFL, right? He was cooking in college, right? Played with Deion, Buffalo. Okay. We can all agree to that, right? The internet found out who Travis Hunter's girlfriend is. And they slandered her so bad, right? They said she's going to be a gold digger. They said she's ungrateful. They said Travis Hunter needs to watch his back. They said, where is Travis Hunter's OGs? Is Deion Sanders talking to Travis Hunter? Remember all that? Everybody was in an uproar. Y'all couldn't stop talking about this kid so much. Y'all bullied him into getting offline. Y'all remember that? So when it's Travis Hunter out here looking like a victim, like he's about to get took for all his money, y'all quick to say, oh, they need OGs. And then when it's Jayden Daniels, who's clearly doing everything right, he has his mom in the picture. She's holding it down. She's making sure his brand is on point. She's got a major in finance. She has a master's in there. She's his brand ambassador or brand manager. Now, like, we got a problem with people having OGs. Now we got a problem with the bag being protected. Any other time, that's all y'all can say is protect the bag, protect the bag. But now you have somebody who, yeah, she's benefiting from it, but she already was making her money before he was even in the NFL, and she helped him get there. So now you got somebody who's actually protecting the bag, and y'all got a problem with it. Hey, I bet you right now, if Shannon Sharp had Regina, he might still have $100 million on the table. But I'm going to leave that alone. 99.9% of us do not know what it's like to get a child to the NFL. So how can we judge her? Clearly, there's a bigger plan at hand. All I'm trying to say is I don't see nothing wrong with what Regina's doing. I think she's being a great parent, and I think they are going to the highest of heights because he has somebody in his corner. And if he gets hurt tomorrow, I'm pretty sure he will be fine because his brand manager is making sure that he will be fine. But what do I know? I'm just an everyday nobody. Tell me what you think. Is she too overprotective? Y'all tell me. Leave it in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.